my YouTube. You can do exclamation YouTube to see that. Matt Amigo, how you doing, sir? Ooh, and Taco winning the duels here. I dig it. Okay, so let's go ahead. We need to go ahead and hit the tower. See if there's some bounties we can grab real quick. I keep tabbing away from Orbs of Light, Prime Engrams, Precision Final Blows. We'll work on a few of those. Let's hit the tower and see if there's any gunsmith bounties that I could knock out on all three characters. We could do that. So yeah, now, let's see. Break screen has changed a little bit as well. Nice! Okay. So yeah, we got kind of our... Ooh, this is... Ooh, look at the technology! Look, I can pinch the words. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? I just make them disappear. Be like, oh yeah, I did this one. Slide it off the screen. There you go. Yeah, I think you have to remove the @ I know it makes you. That's why it's so hard dueling Paul. You have to type all those underscores. Such a struggle. But yeah, we got our goals for the day. We're gonna forge our Gambit weapon. Work on powerful engrams, gunsmith bounties on all three characters, Werner bounties. We're gonna make sure that we do some test bounties and get our Austringer ornament, and then we're gonna do some vault weapon testing and maybe start cleaning out the vault and figuring out like, okay, why do I have 5 rolls of this gun? Like, let's test out each roll. Let's see what feels good. I need to make room for this. We got this from the last Wish raid and all that. Need to do that. So these are only available this week. I'm not crazy about this, so I'm not gonna buy that. I kind of want this. I don't know. I kind of want that. How much is that? 600. That's a lot. That's really expensive. $600 is kind of pricey. Eldritch. Okay. Really crazy about that. We bought the Borealis one. I don't know if I really want this one. That's kind of a neat ship to have, but eh. How many bygones you got? Probably like 3 or 4, honestly. Doesn't it say if I already own this? Doesn't it? Surely I own Queen of Hearts, right? Surely. There's... Yeah, okay. I've got it. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... gonna go over here. I'll take us to the gameplay. Cool. This is our usual... Ah! Huh? Making me want to go kill the Gate Lord with El Taco. The next time I go to GameStop, I'm gonna check and see if they have let me see. Because I saw that I could order the original Destiny, like full on, what is it, Destiny? Let me just type in Destiny. I saw that I could order the D1, you know, collection with everything through Amazon. Are they not selling it? Like, what's going on, GameStop? I was gonna see how much a hard copy from the store would be as opposed to what is it called? The Destiny Collection or something? Yeah. Destiny the Collection for PS4. $24. I think it was way cheaper on Amazon. Hell. Because I was going to get Destiny 1 on PS4. Yeah, so it's like $8 or so, but I'm going to buy a used copy. I don't want a used copy. I'm not a used guy. Yeah, so maybe it is worth picking it up from GameStop for the extra bucks. Just because I want it new. That's a bummer. Shack Droid? I don't think Shack Droid can accept. I would have to literally log in on that account to accept the duel. Yeah, unfortunately, since they have to accept and they have to like type in your name to duel you back. Okay. So we'll keep dim open there. Psycho Tim, how's it going, dude? Yeah, we got the haircut, man. We got the haircut finally. This isn't fake. I'm not just slicking back my long hair. So many people thought that. Every time I slick back my long hair like this, and I would have it like tucked away behind my ears, people would be like, "Oh my god, he got a haircut," and then I'd be like, "Just kidding, no, I didn't." And I would like bring out the long hair. Joey Cruz, how's it going, dude? Yeah, we have lots of cool little alerts for like bid donations and following and hosting and subbing and all the different stuff. Yeah, and I have different alerts while I'm playing Destiny, other alerts while we're playing different games. I'm doing good, Joey. How are you? How are you doing, Tim, as well? That slick haircut. Yeah, man, we're chopping off the hair. Getting some clean done. Hey, dude, if you hop on and you want to jump in the fun, you're certainly welcome. I think I'm gonna buy this. This looks like, I don't know. It reminds me of like a toy or like maybe like a old video game console. Maybe the PS1 that's like the white one. Like the little. Anybody remember that one? The little white one with the little TV screen that folds up. I had one of those with the little TV screen. I'd plug it into the car, and I would play my PS1 on long car drives. I had that stuff too. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hard drive. Yeah. I think I'm going to buy that. So I originally bought some silver because I wanted to buy all the costumes. But I have all season to do that. I have all season to buy all these things, which I want. I want to have everything here. So we'll see. So I think we'll go ahead and buy that ship because that ship is only here for this week. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I already have better sitting things. So we need this, and I'm 200 bright dust away. We have to get that. We have to get that. That's the goal of the entire day, is to get that. So I'm gonna buy this. I may regret it. I just look at that ship and be like, it's gross. I wish I could. Can you not? Yeah, you can't spin it. Like, what if it looks terrible from the back? Okay, so we're gonna open that. It's like, ha 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 ha, you own it forever, you suck. Alright. No, actually, this is on PC. I am playing with a controller because I'm a nerd, and I'm using a PS4 PC controller. This is the Astro C40 TR, and I've moved the sticks. The sticks are asymmetrical now. You can also move the D-pad, you know, wherever. So it's kind of cool. I do have Destiny on every platform, but I've kind of neglected the Xbox as it's just too much. It's too much to switch between all the different. You know, maybe when cross save comes out, I can just like move my accounts around and be able to play with everybody a little more. Yeah, because if I were to get on my Xbox, I haven't really touched it since Forsaken. So it's been a couple of months, and we'd be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, grinding on 3 platforms, 9 characters. Ouch. Yeah, that's a bit much. So I've kind of slowed it down to where I mostly play on PS4 and PC, and then I think eventually cross save comes out, I'll just stick to PC. Unless there's like some cool gear I want to use on my PS4 account or my Xbox account even. So yeah, we need to go through here. We need to figure all that out. Yeah, we'll be able to transfer, you know, pick a account that we want to use for cross save, and you can just carry that account wherever you go. You know, you still have to own the game. You still have to own whatever console you're going to play on. It's not cross-play, but cross-save. Which seems like an easier way, because cross-play, that's going to be some balancing between, you know, console and PC, and mouse and keyboard and controller, but I play on controller, and I do just fine. So people whining on PC or console about gonna have unfair advantage, I can dish some. I can dish some out. You may have better aim on the PC, but I can outmaneuver you with a controller. I have more control over my movement, and a little bit of that aim assist sure helps. Sure helps bridge the gap a little bit. Bridge the gap a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool. So these are the goals for the day. We'll go back to our break screen here. Make sure we fully get this stuff done. Oh, dude, I don't use Streamlabs OBS. It's usually pretty easy to figure out, and I had to watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, kind of figure out what to do. Oh, bitrate. You know, Andrew has a good article on bitrate. Yeah, YouTube videos would be the best guide on some of that stuff. It's much better than me telling you my settings would be like you learning how to calibrate the settings, and then that way if something goes wrong, you know, you kind of know what you can do, right? Better to have full knowledge of everything than partial, or have to ask for help every time something goes wrong, which happens to me quite a bit. Okay. So yeah, this is the raid helmet. I'll show you guys. In case you're late to the stream and you missed this is from the new raid, the Crown of Sorrow. We got that. Yeah. So you can run your stream through your graphics card, or you could run it through the CPU. I opt to do the graphics card because especially playing Destiny on Ultra and then asking your processor to encode a stream on top of that's a lot to ask. Depending on what kind of gear you have. But if you're just streaming from console through PC, I guess you could do whatever you want. Whatever works, honestly. You just got to see how your stream runs with those settings. Yeah, just keep looking at videos and get Definitely watch multiple videos on the same thing, because, you know, sometimes dumb people leave videos up, and maybe there's a better solution for something. Quicker, easier. Yeah, stream from the PC. Yeah, so it really wouldn't matter unless your processor is having a really hard time, but I would do GPU. And Vank, I believe, is the setting. Okay, so we got a gunsmith bounties. Let's trace rifle. Trace rifle, scout rifle, and void. Right on, dude. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You don't have to monetarily support the stream. You can always just come by and chat. Everybody supports in their own way, as I like to say. You know, just having people here is fun, and chatting and all that kind of stuff. You know, all the other things is just a bonus. Okay, I don't think I need anything from anyone else, really. Yeah, because I can't really get any test bounties. Hang on, I got a phone call. Okay, maybe it was a wrong number. I was too slow. Too slow. Oh, okay. Now they're calling back. All right, I got some work emails to look at. Let's see. Allegedly, I've been sent emails, and Aaron does not find them. Really don't like the way How do I Oh, junk mail. Almost guarantee that's where work emails go. We're not seeing it. Leave it to work emails to just mysteriously If nobody called me, I would have missed that meeting tonight. I got nothing. I check my email every day. Yeah, if stuff goes in the junk mail.
I used to think the future war call was crazy.
I have always defended the city's best interests. Can you say the same?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't have it. So.
The city will remember this for generations to come.
I have to call them back. Or either they misspelled my email address again. That's always fun. That's always fun.
Fletchley wants the Vanguard's information to provide answers to questions.
Yeah, let me try some. Leave it to work to ruin my stream. Leave it to work. Break free from passwords. No thanks. I like passwords. Guy's bugging. All right, let me see if I can do this public event.
Look at those caches. They never learn. Let's teach them a new lesson. That's all that counts. You know what that means.
But yeah, this Austringer is really nice. Okay, well I didn't get the precision kill. But yeah, look at that. And like it kind of has the same kick
How do you like that?
as my spare rations, so I'm getting used to it really quick. And it seems to do like the same. I might have to do a little side by side. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the spare rations actually has less impact, but better handling and reload speed. But with Outlaw and the Austringer, that's a pretty big difference there. So yeah, the Austringer is pretty hip. Try to do some powerful engrams. So yeah, I guess I won't be streaming too long today because I have a meeting at 5. So that means I only got an hour or two to kill. And then I got to go to this meeting, which I don't even know what it's about. Let me call them back. I'll play, and I'm just going to mute sound here. Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Kind of unexpected call there. But I think I've got the email. So terrible that like all this stuff just goes to my junk mail. Okay, well, I've got them added to my contacts, so hopefully that will prevent any junk mail, any of future messages going into junk mail. I'm gonna set a little alarm to be sure to stop the stream in time for that. I don't want to lose track of time, so we want to be ready to shut down in case we have that meeting. Cool. All right, so we should have a public event starting. Okay, cool. Let's head that way. And then I'll knock out the heroic adventure. We'll go from there.
Guardian, the Fallen are bringing in their armory. Again. You'd think they'd know better by now.
But real space. Know what's going on, because I know we planned to play a little bit today. And I did post some stuff in the news on Discord. If you check that, I posted part 1 of the Mario Maker Nintendo E3 thing. I posted that, and then I also posted part 1 of the Luigi's Mansion 3 Nintendo Treehouse from E3 as well. I have yet to watch that. Those are like 3 parts of like 30 minutes or so a piece, I think. But yeah, just to kind of, I want to watch that on Luigi's Mansion, especially because they advertise 4-player co-op, but as we know with Nintendo, that may not mean online co-op. It may just mean local. They're very tricky with how they announce things and the way they reveal things, and we get real excited for things, and then all of a sudden we realize that they're, you know, I don't know if the word is duping, but you do feel duped when you know, you think something is multiplayer or co-op, or you think it's online, or maybe even that the hotel levels in Luigi's Mansion are procedurally generated. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a map. I'm not really sure, but we just started, you know, watching the initial gameplay they revealed and just kind of making assumptions from what we could see, and so maybe it is good to watch that Nintendo Treehouse and see if they mention things or answer any questions we might have, because obviously online play would be a key feature. I know they're reversing on the Mario Maker 2, so we will be able to play co-op in a future update, but it's sad that that's gonna take them some time to get to that. It's kind of sad that they didn't just know that from the get-go, and we just realized, oh crap, maybe we shouldn't make a co-op multiplayer game that you can't play with your friends. Especially since I really don't have local friends that have Switches. I just don't. People my age, around this area, with similar common interests. That's way too niche, right? To have a Nintendo Switch with the games I like, with a also being like a good friend with a personality I like, you know? I can make friends that are really far away that have Switches. of a Nintendo Switch and a flavor for the same games that I enjoy. So that's easy to do. I'm really considering the Switch. They're finally releasing, oh my god, I don't know if I could say that. Seiken Densetsu 3 in the US on the collection of mana on the Switch. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that does look really cool that they're bringing some of that stuff. Especially stuff that was like never released in the US before.
We've got their fuel cells.
I always remembered
Be blowing
seeing
up
the
anything today.
mana games at like rental stores and stuff. I remember seeing the Super Nintendo box
Sending you
of that
coordinates to
stuff.
the hive.
Because I definitely remember the way that box looked. I never played it.
That should work.
It was supposed to be Secret of Mana 3. It looked so great. It was for the SNES. I had someone do something to my SNES to play Japanese games. Oh, dude, that's hip. That's cool. Let me get over here. Okay, then we'll do scout rifles. Bad neighbors. It's just rough because you had to follow FAQ to translate the Japanese text. Oh my god. That's dedication. I was just thinking, this game is so good and they never released it until now. I know, like, all the opportunities that they've had to maybe remaster it and throw it in the SNES Mini or I don't know, make it downloadable on the Switch or the Wii or the Wii U or whatever. I think Nintendo had a very strong announcement as well. You know, we were talking about Xbox having over 60 games that they revealed and, you know, showing off their concepts of the new hardware and the idea of essentially using your new Xbox as a, like, stream your games to your phone or to your computer screen or whatever. Like, essentially not making the new console a console that's tied down and stuck to a TV in one room. You know, you're able to do more with it, but also keeping the core concept on gaming, because a lot of people got real pissed about the Xbox One having the DVR functions and all these things that were not game console, which I thought was cool because the Xbox is the center of my entertainment experience. I thought it was really cool having the Xbox guide and the voice commands and being able to pause videos and watch Netflix through it and play Blu-rays and, you know, all that stuff. But other people were like, I just want to play games. Sony is doing a better job. And I was like, well, each their own. And you can see PlayStation has also pivoted to having lots of streaming capabilities and movies. You know, they got the PlayStation View stuff going on. So, you know, you can tell that both consoles are trying to adapt to be your essential entertainment experience in the living room, you know. Not just for gaming, but for movies and streaming and music and all forms of entertainment. Oh my god. I was like, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I never understood all that whininess, because I was like, you know, more perks, right? Like, if the Xbox One can do everything, it's this all-in-one experience. That's amazing, right? So obviously this next one, the Scarlet, Project Scarlet, be really cool. But yeah, Switch, you know, Nintendo, they announced some really solid titles and stuff. They didn't say anything about their new console that we're allegedly gonna get this Christmas. You know, maybe having this this cheaper Switch, and then also this Switch that might be more expensive and maybe a higher performance HD version. I think I already did this on this character, but it's not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna show. The transponder. Oh yeah, there it is. Duh. Hmm. Let's do void hand cannon and scout rifle. We'll multitask. But yeah, this is all exciting stuff. I think we should be excited about everything that was announced at E3 for all the platforms. We should be very excited. It's an exciting time to be a gamer. A little something for everybody. Yeah. And if you don't like something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you don't like something that Xbox or Nintendo's doing or Sony, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be happy that everyone's getting cool stuff. Be excited about. No need to shit in anyone's parade. So I was kind of happy that didn't seem like I saw anything that was like, oh, who had the better conference? Oh, so-and-so sucks, you know? Like, I think that was kind of nice that either I just successfully avoided all that, or I just didn't see any of that stuff, you know? Like, usually IGN posts, you know, shitty things like that, you know? Where they're like, oh, did Sony crush Microsoft this year? But I do wish Sony was there, because I think, you know, I think it would have been really cool. I think it's a disadvantage for them not to be there. Not just because they need to be there to, like, bash on Xbox. I always think that's dumb. I just wish they would just, like, not be douchey, because, like, a lot of the time they are kind of douchey. Like, they like to toot their own horn quite a bit. But, like, I like to see what everybody's doing. That's the whole point of the thing, right? Like, it's not to fanboy out. It's to you know, to see what everybody's up to, right? And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Like, you know, I watched the Square Enix conference, and they showed, like, 90 Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy games, and it just felt like the same thing over and over. Like, to me, that was boring. I was like, okay. But it's cool that they're getting all this stuff, and it's neat. Dragon Quest characters coming to Smash. You know, you got Banjo coming to Smash. You know, like all these cool things that, you know, maybe I don't care about too much because I haven't really gotten into Dragon Quest. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy dude, but it's cool. Don't shit in someone's parade works way better than on someone's parade. Don't shit in my parade. Don't shit on my parade. Don't do any shitting at parades unless there's porta potties. Yeah, I didn't see much of that this time. Yeah. So either I avoided it, or maybe there was just less of that. Maybe it's because Sony wasn't there. But I don't want to blame them. I don't want to be like, oh, Sony brings all the fanboys and the toxicity. No, that can be there. That can be there at anything. I think maybe I just avoided it, and maybe we just didn't
What was that? I
didn't
could
see
feel
any of
shaking
that.
from here. What did you do?
Tell your
Maybe
leader
there was just less of that this year. But yeah, I tried to watch everything with an open mind and just be like, oh yeah, even if I'm not... Like, the whole time during the Square Enix conference, I was waiting on anything. Like, if they were going to say anything about a new Tomb Raider, you know, which I know they're done with the franchise for right now. They've told their origin story, and Crystal Dynamics said, you know, that's all we're going to do for now. You know, obviously there's going to be Tomb Raider games someday in the future. But yeah, no worries. And, but I was waiting for Avengers, so I had to wait till the end of the show. So I was like, oh my god, it's another Final Fantasy looking game. Like, I started rolling my eyes through the conference. Even though I was like, I'm sure this stuff is really cool, it just doesn't cater to me. I like some Final Fantasy, I like some of this stuff, but it was overwhelming to me, being a non-JRPG gamer. Not to say I wouldn't give it a try, though. But yeah, cool stuff. As soon as people don't get what they want, they decide right then that the company failed. Yeah, right? Right? Absolutely. Oh my god, PlayStation didn't show Last of Us 2 this year. Their conference was such a failure. Sometimes things are not ready, and sometimes it's nice to be held in suspense. Sometimes it's nice not to know everything about a game before it comes out. That way you have something to be surprised about when you're actually playing the game. I try not to watch too much gameplay, as you also kind of get in on the hype train, then you get let down. Even if they got some Last of Us 2 material, it would still not shown something that those people wanted. Yeah, true. Yeah, like they'd be like, oh man, why didn't you show Joel? Like, I wanted to see playing as Joel. Why'd you show Ellie? People would just get pissed no matter what. And same with the Avengers stuff. Like, my mind was blown the whole time. I was like, wow, this is really cool. This looks like a really fun game. I know we only got some glimpses of gameplay mixed in with cutscenes, but like, that looks awesome. I'm super excited about that. But like, you know, obviously people were not crazy about the looks. Some people wanted the Robert Downey Jr. and MCU characters. You know, didn't realize that this is a interpretation. Just like with Lara Croft, it doesn't look like Angelina Jolie. You know, it looks like you know, their Crystal Dynamics interpretation of Lara Croft, or their interpretation of Captain America, for example. Yeah, same with the Animal Crossing. I was like, I'm not even an Animal Crossing fan. I've like never really tapped into their games much, but like, that looks cool. That looks really cool. So I might even get into it. And maybe it's just because my friends are into it.
Take your word for it.
But like, I was satisfied, and I wasn't even a fan of Animal Crossing. And I was like, this looks cool. I can dig it. I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes people just really have strange standards or something. I don't know what your expectations are sometimes. I kind of like using auto rifles, so I don't know. Can I infuse this, please? Okay. Oh, I love it. Purple looks good with that yellow. The LA Lakers. Yeah, you should be happy. Yeah, and when Nintendo announced why it was pushed back, because they want to reduce crunch in the industry, they want to reduce, some of that bad, work conditions. Like, you should be happy for that. I prefer to wait for a game to be perfect than to have a game release and have it be shitty. Because I forget who said that, but a shitty game's forever, but a game that's not released is not shitty yet. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. I think I said it backwards, but a failed release is forever, but a good game, that they take their time with and release on their own schedule and stuff. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII looks good. Had to be scrapped on its first go. That's why it's been pushed back so far. Yeah, and like it looks really cool and like a nice compromise between action and tactical gameplay. I'm super excited. I am super excited about that. I cannot wait. Because I know everybody is crazy about Final Fantasy VII. It's the best one, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's got it. It's always been held to that ridiculously high standard as being one of the best Final Fantasy games. Of course, that differentiates based on who we're talking to, right? Some people like 8 more, some people like 9, 13, whatever, 10. I like Tactics the most. That's my favorite. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, but I'll get into 7. It's straight up like Advent Children, so good. Yeah, and I like switching between the characters, the sort of tactical stuff going on. Cause I like some of the turn-based stuff, but then like I don't know if I could be into it all the time. Like I don't know if I could grind a game like that for hundreds of hours, whatever it takes. Do that.
That's all that counts. You know what that means?
Yeah, so and honestly, people were mad about Final Fantasy VII not coming out this fall, and I'm like, dude, just wait. It's literally one of the most anticipated remakes in the history of remakes. I mean, dude, ever since I've been alive, people have been dying for that game to be remade. And it's finally happening, and it's probably the best time because holy crap, it's going to look amazing. And the gameplay is going to be really different and interesting and adapted to modern times instead of them just, reskinning the characters and making the cutscenes look pretty or just doing some, crappy, just rescaling it to 1080p and then releasing it as is. This is cool. Yeah, the turn-based option. People want real action. Yeah, sure. I think this is a nice compromise, though. The way they have it set up. It seems like, oh, you get a little bit of your turn-based flavor. A little bit of that strategizing. With that slow motion thing. And then, of course you got your hack and slash stuff. But like they said you can't get through it, maybe on easy. But, you can't really just hack and slash your way through the game. You're gonna have to learn how to play as all the characters and use strategy and, obviously all the inventory management and stuff like that. Everything that comes with typical Final Fantasy experience seems to be there. Even though it still has some turn-based stuff, yeah. I think people do want, yeah. I think myself, I do want some action. I think I'd get really bored and really sleepy doing the turn-based stuff. And that's me being a big fan of Final Fantasy Tactics. I love the way that game plays.
An extremely successful
And I
sortie.
enjoy
As I've
everything
come to
about that
expect
game.
from you. Well done.
And it
Again.
was adapted really well to the PSP, I believe, and it's even on mobile now as well. You can even play Final Fantasy Tactics on your iPhone, iPad, whatever. So that's kind of a nice little integration that's happened. If I go back and try to play the first Final Fantasy, I'd probably get bored. I was so spoiled on hack and slash games lately. Most of them are easy. Yeah, that's what's cool about Sekiro. Yeah. Gonna make you a better player, teaching me patience. Yeah, definitely. And Sekiro is like so different than Dark Souls games. You know, you can obviously see the inspiration and, you know, comparisons and whatnot. But Sekiro is just so different from Dark Souls. And I really like it. Really like it. So much. Loving their approach. And I do need to stream more of that at some point. I think I was stuck on a very simple boss early on, and I just need to find time to work that in the schedule. Tactics is amazing. Always wanted to come back. Same, dude. Same. I don't know if it's out on PC, but if it were out on PC, I'd like to stream it either through a PC or a console. And I don't want to do like a mobile game thing or stream it through I don't know if I could pull off a PS1 stream. I don't know if I could pull off any. It'd be easier if there's a remake of that somewhere. I think some of the first Final Fantasies, I tried to play 7 and I rented it, and then I think it was like 8 or 9 was in the case. So somebody put the wrong disc in, or like somebody stole that copy of Final Fantasy 7 and then put a different Final Fantasy game in the case, and then when I rented it, you know, I got the wrong game. So I didn't get to play 7. So I got to play part of 1 that had the little hooded guy with the yellow eyes, and we were playing as some dude that was saving a girl that was in a cage in the forest or something. She was like trapped in a cage and we had to save her. I think it was 8 or 9. I really couldn't tell you. So yeah, I missed out on that. I played Crisis Core on my PSP. I liked that. That was a cool approach. I was able to keep up with that. And at the same time, I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics, and I really liked that quite a bit. Because that was a good game. That was a good game to have portable. To be able to take it anywhere. And, you know, I had a lot of friends that were playing it, and so we would look at our characters and our different builds that we had and different characters we had named, and you know, you can find Cloud in the game and recruit him to your team, and that was cool. Had different weapons and stuff that we found. All that was really neat stuff. So much cool stuff. Final Fantasy VIII's getting some attention. Yeah. So that's being remade as well, right? So that's exciting. Yeah. So I rented Final Fantasy IX. Interesting. They should at least bring it to Steam. Yeah. I think I bought Final Fantasy VIII. I think I have it on Steam. But yeah, I think they're doing like a remake or something. But I think I got it for like $2 or $5. That. So we're good. We're doing all right. But yeah, Tactics would be really good if they brought that to Steam. Collect resources on Titan. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me get rid of these because I'm not monitoring those. We know we're gonna get those eventually. So Titan and void damage, Vex. Okay. Twisted Chris, how are you? Okay, so I got the void kills, so now I need to kill Vex. I'm gonna grab some resources while I'm here on this planet. 7. I'm gonna use this one. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's use this one because it's a higher power, and we want to see why or if I should keep this one. Okay, that's a quick reload. All right, you kind of got me with that. You know, the other one I gotta get kills to actually get that killer reload, but the fact that I could just have that badass reload that's good all the time, that'd be great. I'm doing really well though, Twisted Chris, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one as well. We're chatting it up with Joey here. We're chatting it up with Joey and Taco. We're talking about Destiny. We're talking about you know, different E3 stuff. Talking about things we're excited about. We're talking about not being a whiny little bitch when your favorite games are being remastered or you know, releases of games are getting delayed. I think it's good to just not get mad about stuff like that. Yeah, quit being a whiny little bitch. Being a whiny little bitch. My ghost is excited about something here. See? Feeding frenzy? What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? Look, watch. Ready? Look at that reload speed. Fuck Outlaw. Outlaw is crap. Outlaw is crap compared to Feeding Frenzy. I can't believe I'm saying that, because Outlaw is like my favorite, one of my favorite things. Outlaw and Rampage or something like that, you know? Outlaw and Firefly was you know, hip. Or Dragonfly. Had all these different names for the same. Yeah, dude, good dude, look, all right, Menagerie, you have the ability to spec weapons to have reload speed, good reload speed. I'm always gonna go with that. I love good reload speed. I'm a sucker for that. So unless I learn that, like, oh yeah, this gun really needs a range upgrade, okay, I'll start making an Austringer with a range upgrade. But preliminary studies, I'm always going for reload speed. I'm a reload junkie. If a gun doesn't reload fast, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for World War, you know, Civil War reload speed here, you know? Okay? But yeah, exactly. What gets a lot of people killed? Reload speed. Who wins in like a real shootout? Like, because you can't land in real life, for example, you can't land every shot, right? Your accuracy isn't going to be perfect because, you know, you got the adrenaline rush, you got the fight or flight type thing going on, and you're just trying to hit the other guy with some shots, right? So whoever reloads quicker and gets more shots on the other guy is probably going to be the guy who survives the shootout, right? So I kind of apply that with shooting games as well. Whoever's got the reload speed is going to be the one that wins, right? All right, so we're looking to harvest items, so let's keep on the lookout here. Let's see, we're at 6 of 15. Were those chests counting? I wasn't really paying attention. Let's have a look. Because it might have to specifically be looting the, yeah, it does. Okay. So it's got to be specifically looting the planetary resource. Oh yeah, this is one of the best ghosts that I've seen in the game. Maybe not looks-wise, if you're not into that kind of rusty, spiky look. But if we take a look at his perks right here. Detects caches within a 50-meter range and increases glimmer gain. Generate gunsmith telemetry data on elemental weapon kills. Additional faction consumables in the EDZ. So the treasure hunter perk detects caches on any planet. So I can be any planet and I'll know where all the treasure chests are. Which you start to realize that you miss a lot of stuff. You really don't know how many treasure chests there are until you get this thing, because dude, they are everywhere. They're everywhere. Like there'll be one right here and there'll be like another one like 3 feet away and you wouldn't even think. You'd be like, nah, there wouldn't be one that close, or nah, it takes longer for those to respawn. And then you find out there's one there and you didn't know about it.
If we're gonna make it, we need to manage the morale situation, including my own.
I should probably throw something on to track resources. Now we're going to be scouring for these resources. Gotcha. Yeah, treasure master. Oof. Yeah, so I'm definitely the guy that's calling out the chests and such. Oh yeah, treasure chest here. Void damage, and okay, so we'll go kill some Vex. Kill some Vex. Need to... I don't know if I'm going the right way. This might not be a good idea. Sentry servitors, where would they be? Oh, hi.
Remember, God, humans colonize Titan. Our enemies have no place here. This moon is ours.
Yeah, so definitely keep an eye on ghosts that test cells, and if this one ever comes around again, or if you see another one with that same perk on it, pick it up, because it's probably among the best. It's good to collect these exotic ghosts with these perks that just change the game. A lot of us forget to switch our ghosts based on the activities that we're doing, and that is a mistake. It is a bigger mistake than we realize. I don't think I want to do another public event. Getting a little weary of that. Doing good, had a fun day. Nice. Like that. Good to hear. Let's go see what our girl Sloan is gonna give us. Doing the flashpoint here.
Yeah.
Oh, Sloan. I'm sticking with my void build, guys. Sticking with it. I'm a one-trick pony, and I love charging my grenades. Throwing my big grenade Nova bombs, essentially. Oh yeah, and Twisted Crisp, we got some new overlays. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. We got some fun little overlays for the stream. I don't know if Joey was here when I showed it off. But we got a couple different things. We've got our break screen that I've updated. Oh no! Okay, I need to have that on top. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we got like our little kind of opaque goals for the day. Forge the Gambit weapon. I need to do that. Powerful engrams. We're doing pretty good there. Gunsmith bounties are done on the Warlock. Okay, so I'm going to actually make note of that. I'll just do that. I'll put a W. Werner bounties. We're going to do those on all characters. Hess bounties for the Ostringer ornament. We're going to work on that. Vault weapon testing. Yes. Cool. So this is for our break screen. And that way, and also another thing we can do is like sort of post conversation topics here as well. But obviously for today, I was like, let's have clear goals for what we should do in Destiny. If I had a checkmark picture, that's a good idea. Well, I'm using a text document to type these in. That way it stays as a neat, concise list. But yeah, it would be really cool to have some symbols. I could do that. It's going to be tricky, though. I could think about that. That would be really nice. But I do need to keep track of like which characters have done that, so I'm gonna put the W there for the Warlock. That way, I don't have to repeatedly log in on characters, do all that. So that's our, that's kind of our, and we could also put conversation topics there and kind of, you know, control the flow of conversation within the stream and have it to where we have something we can all talk about. And if you're new to the stream, you could jump in and instantly get in on the good stuff. This is the other one. So this would be for, you know, hanging out at the tower, looking at DIM here. I could pull up weapon statistics on something. It could be like, oh yeah, there's malfeasance. Let me go in here, have a look at that, talk about perks. So I kind of like the way this looks so far. Have a little bit of gameplay in the top right corner there, while I'm able to go through here and clean out weapons and stuff. I think this is pretty cool. So I kind of like that so far. And we can go back to our live screen. Cool. But yeah, I kind of refined that a little bit. I'm a minimalist. I don't like a lot of stuff on screen, so even for me doing that thing on the break screen with the different topics and checklists and stuff like that, I want everything to be very minimalist. I don't like lots of things in the way, because I'm all about the conversation and I'm all about the gameplay. I don't want too many things, you know. We have pop-up alerts to acknowledge everything. I don't think I need lots of data on screen. Of course, that opinion may change someday, but for now, I'm very happy with what I'm doing. And definitely keen on any feedback, especially on that the DIM scene there, where we have our vault and our gameplay there. making sure that that's a good setup for viewers, making sure that they like that. You know, the idea is mainly to just have the game as secondary on that screen. Just to kind of remind you that I am playing the game. Kind of neat. Even if I'm looking at DIM, we can still see what's going on in the game. Even if it's just me standing at the tower looking at my inventory, you know, nothing special. These last few resources are gonna be a pain, aren't they? So this one doesn't seem quite as good. I mean, obviously it's got that killer reload speed. And obviously if I were to masterwork it, it would get even more insane. But yeah, key thing is to get our Austringer ornament. That's going to be a big objective if we get that out of the way and take that off the checklist. And the other thing, just this is me talking as a streamer. I think the other nice thing about the checklist is that we won't get people coming in like, oh yeah, 1v1 me in the Crucible. Like, no, that's not on today's checklist, you know? Like, I can just kind of, you know, I can show that without being rude, right? I can just be like, actually, this is what I'm doing today. And I can also just say, you know, kind of my usual thing is like, hey, I'm just playing with friends today. Or hey, you know, maybe we'll play with viewers on another day. Or maybe, you know, sometimes we're doing something like a 2-man Nightfall and someone wants to come in and I'm just like, nah, we're really just having fun, you know, trying to 2-man it, you know, like don't sweat it. Like, no reason to be rude, right? Yeah, every time you're playing Smash, dude, let me come in and kick your ass on your own stream, all right? I really want to show that I'm better than you and make you look shitty on your stream. So yeah, let me in, dude. Like, sometimes you just want to play on your own, sometimes you just want to play with friends, sometimes you don't want to fill out the whole team, and there's lots of risks. You never know what viewers are gonna say sometimes, you know, so you have to carefully moderate stuff like that. Make sure that they're not gonna say something really bad on your stream. And if they do, you know, just have the control to be able to kick them right out. But yeah, I usually like to lay out ground rules like, you know, hey, we don't use any racist, sexist, homophobic language. Shouldn't need to be said, but, you know, it's nice to throw in that little disclaimer in case somebody's a little free with the N-word or something like that, you know? Let's don't like that. Don't like that being on my stream or in the gameplay. Oh, I like the VODs to be... Even if I'm cussing and getting mad and being a little toxic, that's fine, but, you know, we draw lines somewhere. Oh, you had some dude drop in with the N-word? Yeah. Be like, you're out of here, bud. About the auto ban? Yeah. Yeah, and then they start trying to play around, see where the limits are, how they can outsmart the bots and whatnot. Not really a waste of time to do all that, to be a troll and to think you're funny or something. Waste of time and waste of energy. Just like being a bully. It's a waste. No reason for it. Stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta put a lot of effort into being an asshole. And, the payout's not worth it, right? Because, like, if you look at it this way, even if you get a reaction that you're looking for, then you get banned, or then you get timed out, or you know, whatever it may be, and then you're done. So like there's your 2 seconds of your dopamine high that you get from being a bully. So it's like chasing a drug that doesn't really give you much of a high, and then instantaneously crashes, and then you realize what a piece of shit you are, and that you have to get thrills by doing stuff like that, and that you're chasing a high that's not really giving you anything back in return. Yeah, so I guess it's important not to let that get to you. Whoa, Aventic coming in with the raid. Guys playing some Dead by Daylight today. Joey Cruz with the fists high in the air. Welcome everybody, Shorty Cast, Aventic, all you guys coming through with the raid. I'm here in Shack 64. We're playing some Destiny today, as you might imagine, if you don't know me. I am a variety streamer who variety streams Destiny on a variety of consoles, platforms. Of course I do variety stream other games. You're just catching me at a time where Destiny seems to be the main meal on the plate, the main course. Crazy Red Boy is here. Notice me, senpai. I always notice you. It's very hard not to notice you, Crazy. Very difficult not to. And that's a good thing. How are you doing? Yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. And if you don't already follow, and I gotta get this right, there we go. You don't already follow Aventic, and then of course, you know, Crazy Red Boy, or really anyone that's in the stream is a streamer, you know, Joey Cruz as well. All incredible streamers and all incredibly friendly people and stuff. What? Are you saying that when the sun's out, it's hard to miss me? I can't believe you. Oh my god. Twisting my words, Crazy. It's a trap. I'm not responding. That streamer Nexus family. Joey was playing some GTA, of course. Crazy Red Boy and Aventic were playing some Dead by Daylight. I need to get in on that. I'm still too scared. Still too scared. What do we lack here? 4 more resources. This is not a productive use of my time. So yeah, Joey was doing heists, I believe, GTA. A lot of fun. Most of my progression on GTA is on Xbox. I have a lot of money, a lot of vehicles. And on PC, I'd actually like to start playing, but I do not have GTA 5 on PS4, so sadly I can't join in the fun. Even if I could, I'd be flat broke in the online, which is, ugh, being broke is terrible. I love you too, Craig. Absolutely. I like the consistency, though. You've been doing really well, and I like when I can stop by the stream and check it out. But yeah, I like the morning consistency stuff. That is great. You can tell it's bringing in a lot of people, right? Bringing in a good community. So I'm always happy with that. Tim and his friends helping me out, it was fun. Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad you guys got together and did some of that. I wanted to get in on the Borderlands stuff, but I couldn't keep up. I was like, I can't catch up and I can't keep up. I'm playing too many looter shooters and too many games where you just gotta level up and you gotta keep up with everybody. I'm barely keeping up in this game. Too many. Absolutely too many. We're still at 13. On game. Need to find more resources. Alright, we'll do a lap around Titan. The Emperor's Embrace. Got it. I'm gonna go over here. We're looking for that Alkane dust. Oh, there's one. Okay. Got it. Okay, where's the last one? Then we're leaving this planet, as much as I love Titan. Or this moon. Okay, there we go. I should have put on the resource finder, but I'm lazy. It's growing each day, little by little. See, that's good to see. That's good to see. That approach is working very well. I'm surprised to see that even Destiny is growing for me, because usually this is not a good game to stream. There's just, you know, people watch the top streamers, as with games like Overwatch. You know, it's very hard for a smaller streamer to sort of break through or whatever it may be. But yeah, I think when people come and they see what you're playing and they see your stream, they're like, oh yeah, this, you know, here's the personality that I gotta follow. And if it's got good gameplay to go with it, there you go, right? Like, you got them. Start building that community of good friends that are there to support you no matter what you're playing. Get the personality piece. The Yavik's mine on the Tangled Shore. Okay. Need to kill some Vex. 30 Vex. Let's hit the Tangled Shore. Yavik's mine on the Tangled Shore. Up in Stork's Cut. No one is coming by for gameplay unless you like watching fails. Oh man. Yeah, like, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not even a great shooter player, right? Like, I'm not making amazing plays. I'm not playing versus mode. But I think people will come by for the personality. They'll come by to ask questions about the game or get help on activities or whatever it may be. Yeah, you're not really gonna catch. I think I have certain games that I'm really good at, and I think I'm good at Destiny in certain ways. They may not be ways that bring in the views, though. You know, like, being good at PvE is like being good at single-player games. You know, it's like, oh, well, good for you. Anybody can be good at that, you know. If gameplay isn't your thing, just have fun, be a good host. Yeah, absolutely. Right? There's like so many different types of viewers, right? Like there's the viewer that's there for the game. Like I have certain viewers that come when I stream Resident Evil games, and they're only here when I'm playing Resident Evil. And they'll come out of the woodwork, typically. So yeah, some for the games. There's some for the personality. They don't care what you're streaming. They're here to see you. Game is secondary to them. Then you got the giveaway guy, right? Uriah's masterclass on streaming. Then you got the giveaway guy, right? He's just searching streams looking for giveaways, right? And he wins the giveaway and then he leaves. He's done. Check and mate. He's out of here, right? And what was the fourth one? I believe there is a fourth one. So we had the game, we had the giveaway guy, we had the personality. I think the fourth might just be a troll. I don't know. But those are like your different types of viewers. Obviously, to me, I think it's best to go for the personality stuff, right? If you're a variety streamer, especially, you should have the personality down, right? That way you can play anything and your viewers will be happy, right? I miss. It sucks when you get stuck with someone who takes the game too serious. Yeah, and of course there's like different types of streamers, right? That focus entirely on the game and not on chat. Some people focus on chat more than the game. Some people like to strike a more even balance. It's very difficult. As I saw when I was raiding on Sunday, if you guys came to that, it was very hard to keep up with chat. I had to mute the alerts because, you know, I had, you know, team communication in the headset, and the alert songs would overpower the dialogue and me hearing what's happening in the game. You know, I needed to be very in tone with everything, so it changed up the dynamic of how I normally stream. I liked the raid. I liked streaming the raid, but I didn't like that. I probably wouldn't have kept up with chat very well had it been very active. I would have really struggled, probably. Probably would have struggled quite a bit. Fuck, I'm out of microphasic data lattices. I don't want to change my helmet. You ever play with someone on stream that doesn't stream and doesn't respect? Yeah, that I'm running my stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oftentimes, those people will try to talk over you, or, you know, you're like, hey, Joey, thank you for the host, dude. And then, like, you know, whoever your guest is, whether it's a streamer or not a streamer, or someone playing the game or a rando, you know, just, or they kind of take over your stream as well. That can be another issue, right? Where they're very talkative and you can't get a word in, and it's your stream. So that's where you want to be able to control the volume in Discord or mute as necessary. I like to have the power to be able to, even when I'm playing with friends, out of respect, I like to be able to mute my friends and talk directly to the stream and not mess with things like that, right? Not mess with that dynamic. I've had someone in stream that knew I was streaming because I was doing viewer games and talked the entire time he was in the game. Turned it off so chat couldn't hear them. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Sometimes it's no offense, but, you know, the viewers are here for the personality of the main streamer, and maybe for some of the gameplay, but not necessarily here for to hear, you know, so and so talk about the, oh, look at the god roll I got in this hand cannon, dude. Or with Taco had a lot of bad people. Taco had people backseating him on the raid, right? People saying, why aren't you using your Sparrow? Why aren't you using this gun right now? You would be doing a lot better if you did this way. You know, the backseat gaming is strong. You know, people coming in and you know, inspect my character, look at my clan, look at my guns on stream. Like, I mean, sometimes it's cool to do that. Sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes I'm genuinely curious, but a lot of the time I just want to do what I want to do. Orbs of Light, we need to kill Vex, so go to Nessus. We'll go to the Hallows or the Tangle, whatever. When it's a streamer doing that, it's no problem. They should be proud to show their community, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like you see me, I'll open up stuff and I'll look at what Real Space is doing and I'll brag about his loadout or whatever, you know. But like I don't like, I guess I don't like being told like, hey, you have to inspect my character, you know? Like if I want to, I will. And sometimes I oblige, but I might need to be more of a dick about that. That's why Aaron Shack won't let me play with him. Oh, man. Dude, you know it'd be a riot. It'd be a riot with the two of us. We'd be screaming. Especially since I don't know how to play DBD. And even though I've watched you for countless hours, and you would think that I've learned a lot about the game, I truly do not know a lot about the game, and I think everything I've seen you do will have to be taught to me. Yeah. So even though I've seen you play as characters and killers and do all these things that seem like basic knowledge, once I get my hands on the controller, all that's not gonna mean anything to me. I'm gonna be super newbie. It's gonna be hilarious. Run in circles aimlessly. That's a good tip. I'll have to grab the clip, but one of Yondu's friends was playing DBD, and he played it in a way I've never seen anyone play it. He played it as a stealth game, as a survivor. He would like sit still and he would like hide behind objects and stuff, and it created some really tense gameplay as the killer walked right past him on several occasions. But because the killer is in first person, it was pretty exciting. You hate those people that play really stealthy? That's probably how I would play. I would not be the person that does all the chasing and the, you know, do all the running away and like, oh no, you saw me, I'm gonna run, even though you probably didn't see me, but now you see me because I'm running away. Like, you know, I try to play a little smarter than that. Yeah, you like playing that way? Feels more real? I feel like the stealth gameplay is more immersive. Which I feel like the way people play DBD is like a sports game. It's not really immersive. It's they're playing it not as a serial killer and a survivor, but as like, I need to win. You're on this team, I'm on this team. I'm playing by a set of rules or something. Yeah, I could see it be aggravating, and I think that's why I'd be very scared to play as a killer, because I probably wouldn't be able to find anybody. I wouldn't be able to chase anybody, killing people. All that seems really hard. Who's gonna be running around with a killer hanging out? Yeah, and the people that, you know, just farm points. I saw that happening on several streams. A variety of people that I watch play DBD, and they're cheating points, I guess. They let the killer hit them, and then the friend revives them, and they dance around in front of the killer. It's like, what about when you're just trying to play the game and get immersed in the world, you know? That just ruin everything. Boo, right? Yeah. Boo. I mean, I see why people do that. They obviously want to level up and get lots of points and stuff, but at some point you just gotta play the game as it was meant to be played, I suppose. They're shitting in our parade. Oh my god. Yeah, no shitting in or on parades. Please. Be respectful. They're shitting in our... Oh. Be a good... During the parade? Only if there's porta potties. No shitting on the parade floats. I don't know how I missed that critical shot. I honestly don't know. I can't tell you. Well, darn. You gotta go to the bathroom at a parade, just hold it. Wait till you get home. I don't know. Wait till you get home. Sprinkle some seasoning. Or just poop your pants. Don't be laying it in the streets. People gotta walk there. Oh my god. Getting out of control. Heard it was bad to hold it in. It probably is. Probably is. I gotta end stream soon, guys. I got a meeting here at 5 to go to. So let me see if I can just wrap up these. You think I can get 15 kills in like a few minutes? You think I can do that? I'm gonna try to get this bounty done. That's how you'll be late for your meeting. Yeah, I know. Do like, one more bounty, guys. One more bounty. And then they're like, why are you late, Aaron? I was saving the world from the evil robot enemy. In fact, I don't need to go to the Hallows. I can go right here. Okay, 8 more kills. Come on, guys. We got this. Do this. I'm gonna be late. And then I gotta find someone to raid and end the stream, and then like, you know, try not to be a raid and dasher, but that's probably what I'm gonna be. But I'll probably come back and still catch that person streaming. My meeting's only an hour long. It's from like 5 to 6, and I might get out early. You never know. Okay, cool. So you should leave now. Oh, wow. Everything with context. He's telling me to leave. Get off my stream. Okay, so we'll do everything later. Let's look at our break screen here. Cool. So we didn't do most of our checklists today, as we had some unexpected stuff. I wasn't expecting to have to go to this meeting today. I love her emotes. Those are Aventix emotes. Those are really cool. Yeah, well, I think I might shoot up the stream when I get back. But we'll see. Because we really didn't get much time in. What did we get? 2 hours? Something like that? Shoot up the stream. Everything in context. Here's our new DIM scene. Right? We got our gameplay here. And I've got my vault where I can come in here and edit weapons and stuff like that. That's cool. Alright, I'll have that charging. There's my character. Looking hot. I love it. I'll go ahead and bring us back to the break screen as we find someone to host here. Or raid, I should say. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you will hang out for the raid here. We'll copy and paste our raid messages and stuff and go bug somebody else's stream for a little bit. You the best, man. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Hey, Chrissy Tina is on some Destiny 2. We could swing by there. I have not been by recently. I know you guys are just clamoring for more Destiny 2, right? You haven't gotten your fill. I only gave you 2 hours of it. And I get that that's 4 there. 2 hours. But I know you guys are clamoring for more. So here's our raid messages. For the non-subs, for the subs, copy and paste raid messages. Need to add my smug emote. I might do that. I don't know. It might be too much. And let me make sure I got her name correct. Cool. Yeah, Shack Attack. I like it. Crazy Red Boy going with a minimalist approach. Not too spammy. Not too spammy. I like the minimalist thing. See, I don't have a lot of overlay garbage. But thank you guys for hanging out today. We'll be back later. I appreciate all the fun conversations we've had today. Yeah, catch me in about an hour or two. Something like that. Might grab some dinner while I'm out. And we'll be back with more Destiny 2. Hope you enjoy Chrissy Tina's stream. Let's go raid.